What's going on, everybody? We should be able to get started pretty quickly tonight. We just have our leftover lot available. Pretty much everything else has been paid for, so we'll get right into things. Happy almost New Year to everybody, and everybody who celebrated Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's the first break that we've done since. I'm going to drop the leftover lots in, which is going to be the first lot first. It's 7 total players for $10 total. If anybody's interested in picking that up, the PayPal and Venmo information is in the top left corner of the screen. And then the non-first prospects is 15 total players for $15. What's going on, Justin? You got it on the firsts. And then the non-firsts. 2 more names to add there. 2 nice ones too. Mikey Romero and Tamar Johnson. First time Tamar Johnson's been available as a leftover in one of these. We have 2 jumbos here, and then we've only opened 1 box from our case of supers, which was a very good one last time. A Brady in there and a few other big hits, a lot more Colorados than we've been hitting recently in our supers. So hopefully we can keep that going. G, you got it. You're gonna take 2. I'm assuming that means you're gonna take the non-first lot. And G, if that's the case, just let me know who you purchased in the auctions on eBay tonight, so I can make sure I can match you to your order on eBay when I'm shipping. So we have Justin taking the firsts for 10, and G just confirmed that you wanted to take the non-firsts and who you had in the auctions tonight, and I think that will be good to go. While we get that situated, we have, like I said, we have our newish case of Super Jumbos. Only 1 box out of that case. We'll go top row, bottom row. Since there's 6 boxes in that case, I'll let you guys choose which box it is that we're going to open. Top row is going to be 1 and 2, top to bottom, and then top to bottom will be, on the bottom row will be 3, 4, 5. So first person to list the number 1 through 5 can pick which one of the Super Jumbos we're going to open tonight. Thank you for confirming that, G. So G has the non-firsts for 15 total for those 15 guys. G. The PayPal Venmo is up in the left corner of the screen underneath our logo. PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com and Venmo is at hoticebreaks. If you need, I can type that into the chat as well. Justin picking our Super Jumbo box number 2. So that will be our Super Jumbo box of the night. What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Bruce? And let's see, G has Marcelo Mayer as his other player. Thank you for confirming that. We are good to go, guys. This might be the quickest start time ever. All right. Do we want to go with the Super box first? Or do we want to go with one of the Jumbo boxes first? I think the last couple of these we went straight to the Super. but the Super was heated up a little bit last time, so there may be some more excitement for the Super over after the last couple breaks. Tyler, what's going on? Yep, let's get ripping. Let's see. I just messed up my screen. Let me fix that. Let's see. Super. A couple people saying super first. All right. Let's get things underway. I did notice that the person who purchased the Cade Horton spot tonight was listed on eBay as Cade Horton. I don't know if that means that that was Cade or just somebody who made their name on eBay Cade because they're a fan. But we had TJ on, what was that, last week or 2 weeks ago? TJ Nichols. We had never had a player in one of our breaks up to that point. I don't know if this means we have two in the last couple weeks. All right, let's go. Let's get it started with the Super. Two things. Did I say, Beb, did I say Cade Denton's name wrong? I said Horton. Good job. Was Cade Horton a Cubs prospect? I think Cade Horton was a Cubs prospect who was in Bowman this year. Or maybe draft last year. All right, let's get things started. Oh, actually, before we get started, let me just drop the Facebook group information into the chat. I am planning in the next couple days of trying to get a wrap-up 2023 break running. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with a 2023 Bowman hobby, a 2023 Bowman Chrome hobby, and a 2023 Pro Debut. That's the Chrome version with 3 Chrome autos. I'm going to get that posted in the Facebook group, hopefully tonight or maybe tomorrow. So a fun way to wrap up 2023. For anybody who's interested in checking that out, who's not already in the Facebook group, I just dropped the Facebook link into the chat. You can join the group by opening that link and joining that way. Also, a side note and fun news for anybody who's been following our breaks and Ishii breaks for the last couple of years. Me and Brian met each other because he messaged me after a break, probably about 3 years ago now, asking if I could help teach him how to run breaks. And we've probably talked a million times between then and now and never met. Me and Brian met for the first time today in New York City. So historic moments for the Hot Ice Breaks, Ishii Breaks family. Hopefully, there'll be some more of those type of meetings with the community in the near future. Who knows? Maybe in the prospects games that they'll be hosting this year in Florida and Arizona. Something that we were talking about, and I would love to try and get to a trip down to one of those. I know Meb and Maine had also met. I don't know if you guys met only in this group or if you guys knew each other from other breaks as well, but That was the first, potentially the first unofficial official Hot Ice Breaks meetup. Meb, if you guys do, let me know. All right, we're gonna skim through these paper cards, make sure there's no color in there, and head right to the chromes. And starting things off, we have an Alex Ramirez. Christian Campbell is our first chrome. Luis Angel Acuna, Zach Levinson, Jason Churio, Jonah Cox, who also an Oral Roberts product, Ryan Clifford, Grant Taylor, Wyatt Huddapole, Joe Whitman, Davison De Los Santos, Ty Floyd, first rounder for the Reds, Samuel Basallo, Enrique Bradfield, Brando Maia, as we now know him, not Brandon, Rhett Lauder, another first-round pitcher for the Reds, Isaiah Coupet, Ty Pete, Luis Almeida, Colin Huck, Mets first-rounder, Nazan Zanatello, draft night insert, and Sabin Sabalos getting our first color hit. That is a lunar refractor of Sabin. First hit of the break going to a first, and that is Sabalos, I think, third rounder. So third rounder Sabalos on the board. Let's sleeve up our first rounders. And if anybody else sees something that I don't sleeve up immediately, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll make sure to get that done. But as always, all chrome cards will be sleeved up before they're sent out to you guys. Jonah Cox went 6th rounder, 166th overall after being part of that Oral Roberts run in the Collegiate World Series last year. All right, let's keep it going in this box. Let's see. Might catch a Met-Yankee game next year. Oh, yeah, Chris and I don't think Vin said he was joining tonight, but Chris and Vin, if you're ever down in the city, same goes to you guys. I know we were messaging Darren, who's one of our big breakers as well, and he was in New York City tonight as well. He's from upstate New York, but we couldn't catch each other at the right time and weren't able to meet up with him. Almost a triple Hot Ice meetup today. Welbin Francisa, Jack Hurley, looking for our first auto in this pack, Jackson Churio, another Sabin Sabalos, Justin Crawford, Justin Reimer, Elijah Green, Joe Vitrano, Garrett Bowman, Landon Mardeau, Austin Trozer. There we have a Paul Skeens refractor, so Skeens off to a good start. Cole Miller, Adrian Santana, Daverson Gutierrez, Cole Carrig, Cam Collier, CJ Kafis, and this is just a regular refractor of Roderick Arias, and our first auto of the break is going to be a base, and it is Ty Floyd. First rounder there, Ty Floyd, 38th overall to the Reds, Cam Collier and Paul Skeens inserts. G, you follow Oral Roberts Sports as well? I mostly follow college basketball, but because I am a college basketball fan, Oral Roberts making that run last year was definitely exciting to follow. Been a big Max Asmus fan over the last couple of years, although he is now transferred to Texas, I believe. Let's get this Paul Skeens in a top loader. And the first pick overall is on the board with a refractor. We'll put that in the middle to start. Move to our second pack. Cox seems to be a good player and guy. His dad played. Let's see. Cox? I'm not sure. I didn't realize that Jacob Wilson's dad is Jack Wilson. I heard that today when I was listening to, what's his name, Aaron Layton talk about this year's class. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's going to be a glass refractor, the thick card at the bottom of this. Oops. Scrolling through the papers, no color in this one. We have Cole Young starting off the chromes, Hunter Haas, Gabriel Gonzalez. Let me just shift this computer over a little bit so I have room for my arm. Let's see, they recruit very good in Tulsa. Wait, Oral Roberts? Where is Oral Roberts? I thought because they were, in my head, because they were a Summit team, they were in the Pacific Northwest. Are they in Oklahoma? Quinn McDaniel, Jace Young, Yasser Mercedes, Chase Davis, first rounder, Yoandre Vargas, Noble Meyer, Travis Honeyman, Colt Emerson, who Arm Layton has in his top 100 prospect list already, Kiner Delgado, Mike Bove, Jackson Holliday, Nolan McLean, Spencer Jones. We pulled the rose gold number to 10 of Spencer Jones in the last break. Dylan Campbell, Brady House, Kendall George, Yanquiel Fernandez. Our glass insert is Tommy Troy, and our wave, Aqua Wave, is Brooks Lee, number 99 of 125 on the Brooks Lee. Nice hit for a good prospect there. I know we have a couple Brooks Lee fans in the group normally. I think Darren is a big one, and it seems like he's not... knocked over the side cam, as usual. I don't think Darren is in the break tonight. Let's put the side cam low to try and avoid knocking it over again. Let's see, yes, small school in... Meb got the Brooks spot tonight. Meb, I feel like that's not a usual one for you, so good night to pick him up. At least to start this one off. Let me grab a notch sleeve for this one. And let's go to our second auto pack. We have one base auto of Ty Floyd on the board so far. Let's see if we can get some color. And then I think I will go through the next three top packs before I do another bottom pack. I just wanted to get this stack of packs a little bit lower before we kept the rest of the autos till the end of this super jumbo box. We have a watermelon paper, and that is Jacob Berry. That is 77 of 199, and if I remember correctly, was Jacob Berry in the lot tonight? Jacob Berry is. So, G, congrats. That Jacob Berry card's going to you. We have a Sean Sullivan, Coleman Picard, Cade Culler, Andrew Lindsay, A.J. Ewing, James Wood, Cooper Ingle, Lazaro Montes, Andrew Pinkney, Tamar Johnson, Brandon Winokur. Our refractors, we have Jesus Baez, Jay Bashirs, Cole Young, Hunter Haas, Gabriel Gonzalez, Quinn McDaniel, Jace Young, Yasser Mercedes, and gold or yellow. I think that might be gold. Wave auto, and it is Blake Mitchell. This is a big Blake Mitchell case. I think we hit a refractor of him in the last one. Refractor auto, Matt Shaw. Colt Emerson inserts behind that. That Blake Mitchell is 33 of 50 for the 8th overall pick. Little color match on top of the gold too, with the Royals. That is nicely centered. The surface looks really nice on that one. That's a really good looking Blake Mitchell card. Who has that one tonight? Is that a Marlin Slayer spot tonight? Feel like that's a Marlin Slayer guy. Let's get that one front and center. That is going to be tough to beat. Our supers so far in this case have been on fire. Let's sleeve up the watermelon, fuchsia and aqua paper of Jacob Berry for G. And let's sleeve up our refractors, but 2 packs in, and we already have what could potentially be the hit of the night there with that Blake Mitchell Gold Wave Refractor Auto. This USC LSU game that's on in the background is kind of brutal. Most of the best players not playing in this game. Let's see. Mitchell is a good hit. Was headed to LSU. Colt Emerson tore up the minors. Yeah, that's what I heard from Aram as well. Missed your usual Blake spot. Oh man, I'm sorry. Colt's a stud. Probably moves to third base, says Troy. Let's see. Blake is on the screen. That is Sean Braxton. Congrats, Sean, on that hit. Let's go top packs next. See if we can save some fun for the end of this box with the autos. But we are off to a really nice start there with 2 first rounders, our first 2 autos of this box. 1 gold, 1 base. Looks like we have a speckle refractor in the back of this pack. Shouldn't be any color paper there. We have a Dernish Valdez, Dylan Head, another guy that Arm was talking really nicely about, Camilo Diaz, Kevin Sim, Dean Jorge, Luke Schleger, Lucas Gordon, Alex Clemmy, Jesus Baez, Jay Bashirs, Emmanuel Bonilla. There's a Wyatt Langford on the board for the first time, Cole Schoenwetter, Maui Ahuna. Ma'am, I looked a little bit. I didn't see too much about Ahuna, but I didn't dig that crazy deep either. Didn't see too much about Ahuna's transfer issues. I am looking in the background, though, and I know we've mentioned before that a lot of these pictures are actually collegiate pictures with the jerseys just changed. You can definitely tell that appears to be a Tennessee hat on the 2 guys in the dugout behind Maui Ahuna there. So this looks like it is likely a collegiate picture that is photoshopped, I guess is the word for it. Jackson Merrill, Hunter Holland, Jaden Ham, Jack Leniger, Amarian Boyd, Brock Roden, Colton Ledbetter on the draft night insert, and our speckle refractor is a first, and it's a first rounder, Braden Taylor. Hitting really nice tonight on the hits. Not numbered on the speckles in draft, but 16th pick was Taylor the 16th? 19th overall pick there. So let's switch that Sabalos for the Taylor, and we already have 3 nice hits on the board. That's not even including the Skeens refractor that we already have on the board. Became big hot ice and Nicholas fans after he was in the break last week. Indeed. And that's a thanks again to Mike, who was willing to give up the, I don't remember if it was a blue or a green that he hit that we shipped over to TJ for whatever family member got that blue. I think it was a blue. For Christmas as a Christmas present. We know that's why TJ mentioned he was in the break last week, getting Christmas presents for the family. Continuing with the top packs. Looks like we have another speckle coming up here, so interesting 3 packs, or 4 packs so far. And no numbered refractors in the refractor hits. No color. Actually, let me just scan through those again. I did that a little too quickly. Yeah, no color hits in the paper in this pack, as it's a top pack. Patrick Riley, Chrome, Seth Keener, Zach Thornton, Tayshawn Walton, Jonathan Mejia, Devin Saltabon, William Bergola, Carson Rockefort, Brooks Lee, Nazan Zanatello, Jackson Wiggins, Wyatt Crowell, Kiefer Lord. There's our first Cade Denton. We'll give that one a penny sleeve. Rigo, Christian Vaccaro, Joe Redfield, Samuel Zavala, Garrett Forrester, Mikey Romero. We have the draft night Blake Mitchell to add to his Gold Wave auto, and a first of Landon Mardeau on the speckle, not numbered. So hit for Mardeau there. First chrome card of Cade Denton. And there's a Nazem Zanatello. First time on the board for him as well. And we have one more top pack before we get into our final 3 autos of the Super Jumbo. Let's see. Mariners are loaded. Yep. It seems like they have been for a couple years, and it seems like this draft made it even better. Is this another speckle? Is this going to be 3 speckles in a Super Jumbo? It's kind of annoying that there would be no numbered chrome cards, if that's the case, and it looks like it is. We'll see if they make up for it in the autos. We have an Emmett Olson, chrome, Alberto Rios, Drew Jones, Michael Carrico, Roman Anthony, Jake DeLeo, Christian Apor, Andrew Walters, Christopher Torin. There's our first Bryce Eldridge. I didn't realize until listening to the podcast today that Eldridge seems to be a candidate who could actually be a two-way player, first baseman and pitcher. Eldridge, a U28 player. So it looks like he might have been drafted out of high school. Cole Carrig, another guy Aram talked very highly of. Cam Collier, CJ Kifus, Roderick Arias, Cam Fisher, Anthony Gutierrez, Chase Jaworski, Nathan Detmer, Jackson Baumeister, Carlos Jorge, Jacob Wilson, draft night, and the next speckle is Gavin Cross. Gavin Cross speckle refractor, and let's sleeve up the Bryce Eldridge and get to our next 3 autographs. Let's see, Tennessee Drama, and now he fit right in. He's probably a great kid, you'll root for him. So sick about the Blake auto. Marlin. I thought when I saw Blake come out, I know he's been a guy that you've taken a few times. See if we can get you a nice Colt. Alright. Going through these papers, we have a green numbered 299, Wyatt Crowell, 36 of 99 on the green paper there. The 4th rounder for the Dodgers. Top load that. Teddy McGraw, Philip Abner, Hero Wyatt, Chris Clark, Trey Morgan, Michael Arroyo, Brock Vradenberg, Gavin Cross, Luke Keishel. Had his cousin in last week, adding to the recent relations. Alfredo Duno, Jacob Gonzalez, first time on the board. Drew Jones refractor, Michael Carrico, Roman Anthony, Jake DeLeo, Christian Apor, Andrew Walters, Christopher Torin. There's a nice Bryce Eldridge refractor. We have an auto coming up, and it is A's colors. Jonah Cox. There we go. The Oral Roberts product getting on the board in an autograph for the first time in one of our breaks this year. Wyatt Langford and Eldridge refractors behind that. Interesting that Jonah decided to be one of those guys that sign in the bottom left corner of the auto area. Seems like there's always a couple every season. Andrew Walters, Apor, DeLeo, Carrico. And we'll sleeve up the refractor Drew Jones as well. And let's top load the refractor Eldridge. Didn't the Giants have a two-way player last year too that they drafted in the first round? Was Reggie Crawford a two-way player? Let's see. Meb bought a box of Pro Debut for Christmas. Your color auto is Thorpe. Nice. Hold on, I need to try and fix this. For some reason, I'm not able to see. Ooh, how about that? Let's try this. Moving the chat down to the bottom so I can see the whole messages. For some reason, it was cutting it off. Thorpe to 199. That is awesome. Kind of know his dad from Breaks. Great kid. Talking about, are you talking about Blake or are you talking about Emerson, Kaboom? Mitchell said did a ton of the Stars and Stripes breaks. Let me shift these cards over and we'll keep moving. Let me top load the Wyatt Crowell. And we have two autos out. No, three autos out. Two more to go in this super. I think I saw that there's less than a month and a half now until pitchers and catchers report. Crazy to think. How many more free agents will the Dodgers sign between now and then? We have another watermelon coming up. Yoandry Vargas. That is 120 of 199 for the Yoandry Vargas spot. Johnny Farmello, Paul Skeens. Nice start to the Chromes there. Cole Miller, Adrian Santana, Davison Gutierrez, Cole Carrig, Cam Collier, CJ Kifus, Roderick Arias, Cam Fisher, Anthony Gutierrez, refractors of Fisher, Gutierrez again, Chase Jaworski, Nathan Detmer, Jackson Baumeister, Carlos Jorge, Teddy McGraw, Philip Abner, and another base auto. So far, 3 base and 1 gold. The next base auto is Christian Knapczyk. Adrian Santana and Jacob Gonzalez inserts. So CJ Knapczyk is our 4th auto of the break. Yes on Crawford and Blake. Is who's the Pirate two-way prospect from? Is that 2 Bowman drafts ago or 2 draft classes ago? Who's Bubba Chandler? Started off really well pitching, and I think he came around and started hitting pretty well as well. Let's give a top load to all of our Skeens. Second time on the board for Skeens, 1 base chrome and 1 refractor. And Johnny Farmello on the board for the first time. Yoandry Vargas with his first color hit. And final autograph of the super. Let's see if we can get one more color out. Any decent Jet Williams? No color of Jet Williams yet, JT. No colors in the paper on this pack. Kevin Parada, Chrome, Spencer Nivens, Josue DePaula, Homer Bush on the board for the first time, Xavier Isaac, Drew Hackenberg, Grayson Hitt, Jerron Watts Brown, Camden Minacci, Tommy Troy on the board for the first time, Tanner Hall, and our refractors, Dernish Valdez, Dylan Head, Camilo Diaz, Kevin Sim, Deanne Jorge, Luke Schleger, Lucas Gordon, and we're going to have 4 base autos along with the gold wave Blake Mitchell. Alex Clemmy, and the last auto is going to be Homer Bush. Nice one there. Colin Huck and Drew Jones inserts. Nice auto on the Homer Bush, too. It's a good-looking autograph. First one of him I've seen. A guy who apparently got off to a really good start in the minors last year. I know he was a really hyped prospect going into the draft, or going into the collegiate season last year. I guess dropped off a bit since he didn't end up being a first rounder, but from what I hear is off to a good start in the minor leagues in a short stint last year. All right, we're going to shift some stuff over, and then we're going to go to our first of 2 jumbo boxes. Let's see, Mitchell's dad. Okay. We'll give a top load to the Dylan Head. Let me shift over our paper stacks, and then let's start our first jumbo. All right, on to jumbo box number 1, second box of the break tonight. So a little cooler on the number of color autos in that super jumbo than we were in the previous one, where I think we had 3 or 4 color autos in the previous. Might have been 3 and a class of 2023, if I remember correctly. We have all of the packs out of our first jumbo. But no, definitely no for the happy for the hitter that grabbed it tonight. I think it was Sean, if I remember correctly. Let's scan through these paper cards. Still looking for a Max Clark Chrome tonight. We have a Connor Burns to start off. I think that's his first hit there. Ty Floyd adding to his base auto. Carlson Reed, Davison De Los Santos. Speaking of, there is a Max Clark, and we have a green grass of Jackson Baumeister, and it's number 1 of 99. Big fan of the green grass refractors. I don't know if they hold as much value. I'm sure they don't as the true greens, but good looking set the top's added, good looking refractor the top's added, and number 1 of 99 is never a bad thing. Blake Mitchell on the insert, and Deanne Jorge and Luke Schleger on the refractors. Congrats to Jackson Baumeister's spot, which looks like it's coming up in the scroll, and that is Jake Chu. Congrats to Jake. Serial number 1 coming your way. Let's see. I'll keep that one in the background for now. Put that one up here. And let's top load the Max Clark. Keep it going across the top row. I keep forgetting that I just moved the chat from the side of my screen to the bottom of my screen, so apologies if I miss any messages. I will catch them all. I'll try and catch them all. We have a sky blue Alfredo Duno. That is numbered 431 of 499 on the paper Duno. Colton Ledbetter on the board for the first time in Chrome. AJ Ewing, Brian Acuna, Andrew Lindsay, Eric Batoni, Cade Culler, Spencer Jones on the insert, and refractors of Cole Young and Hunter Haas. So a couple nice hits for Rays prospects there. Anybody seen any other big superfractors pulled this week? I know Brian told me the Skeens Super Auto was pulled this week. Number one draft pick off of the board with his Super Auto. Try not to show the bottom card since it's a refractor. And there's only 2 in each of these packs now. We have a Jack Mahoney, Dylan Campbell, Jason Woodward, Spencer Jones, Xander Muth, Nolan McLean, Braden Taylor draft picks and prospects, refractors of CJ Kifus and Roderick Arias. Refractor of Kifus. Keeping it moving, still have all 3 autos to pull out of the first Super. We have a Lunar refractor in this pack. No color in the paper. Starting the chrome with Brandon Winokur, Ethan Salas, Tamar Johnson, Braden Taylor, Andrew Pigney, Ludwig Espinoza, and Xander Muth is our Lunar Crater. Not Lunar Crater, Lunar Refractor. Lucas Gordon and Alex Clemmy, 2 firsts on the refractors. Anybody have any leanings towards who they're going to be picking in at least to win their first game against Alabama, if not the whole thing? May not be a mind-blowing statement, being that they're as good as they are, but there's a Jet Williams. They are only 1.5 or 1 point favorites against Alabama. Coleman Picard, Jake Cunningham, Sean Sullivan, Jason Savacool. The Fuchsia Lunar Crater is a first. It's a hitter, and it's a first-rounder. Adrian Santana, number 82 of 199. Nice hit there. Spencer Jones, transformative talent. And refractors of Gabriel Gonzalez and Quinn McDaniel. Finally, a Vargas card for Chris. And a really nice Adrian Santana there for the Santana spot. I don't know if he's a Santana collector or an investor, but always love the Lunar Craters as good collector cards. I think we pulled a yellow Lunar Crater of Keishel for his cousin last break. Let's see, Pirates also have Michael Kennedy pitching, but can hit 2. Ooh, I didn't realize that Michael Kennedy was a 2-way player. Hometown boy to you, TJ. Meb Cole Young also tore up the minors. Will probably why Emerson moves positions. Yeah, I know that they were saying. Aaron was saying that last year he already had Cole Young in his top 100. Sounds like Emerson's going to be there now too. So definitely a lot of future infield depth for the Mariners coming up through the organization. We have a sky blue paper of Brian Acuna. 458 of 499. Jacob Cravey Chrome, Jackson Holliday, Jace Borhoffen, Mike Bove, Colson Montgomery. Our first auto is going to be a base, and it's going to be another base Ty Floyd. So two different boxes, 2 different cases. One came from Midwest, one came from my local LCS, but both had Ty Floyd autos. Colt Keith, transformative talent, Cam Fisher, and Anthony Gutierrez, refractors. So we have 6 autos out, 5 base, 1 gold wave Blake Mitchell. See if we can break that streak. Usually don't see 3 base auto jumbos, knock on wood. What does Lazaro Montes play? They also have Montes. They have Feldman Celestin. There is a lot of organizational depth there for the Mariners, and they're a team that is already in decent shape, although that division's insanely tough. 2 Ty Floyd autos on the board. Both base, Jackson Holiday, and that Brian Acuna sky blue paper. Let's see, that auto came out of this row, so let's keep going down this row. Tommy Troy, Hunter Owen, Camden Minacci, Jacob Wilson in chrome, I think for the first time. Drawn Watts Brown. Speaking of, Feldman Celestin, shortstop. There we go. So another infielder in that Mariners organization. More infield depth for them. Johnny Farmello on the glass. Another nice hit for Adrian Santana on the refractor. And Daverson Gutierrez. So Santana having a nice jumbo box. Fuchsia Lunar Crater and a refractor. What about Farmello? Where does Farmello play? Outfield. Number 6, Jacob Wilson, and Tommy Troy, first rounder for the D-backs. Let's go all the way down this road that we already hit an auto out of. No color in the papers there. We have a Grayson Hit chrome, Matt Shaw chrome, Drew Hackenberg, Ariel Castro. We have a purple coming up. Is that going to be a refractor or an auto? That is a refractor. Brady House and Hans Montero on the purple refractor, numbered 189 of 250. Is Hans Montero in that lot also? Hans Montero also in the lot that went to G. Congrats, G, on a couple hits already for that leftover lot. Always happens that way. Transformative Talent, Marcelo, Cole Carrig, and Cam Collier refractors. Montero purple, and we have 2 more autos still to come here. Let's see, they're saying Celestin is the best of all 3. Yeah, I think so. Isn't Celestin like 3rd on their organizational depth chart already? It's pretty wild for, like we're saying, a really good organization. And Lazaro Montes, an outfield prospect. Kemp Alderman, Cooper Ingle, Marcelo Mayer. A lot of points in this USC game. We have an auto of Jack Hurley, base auto, behind the James Wood, and then a Tommy Troy Transformative Talent, Jesus Baez, and Jay Bashirs. So we now have 7 autos out, 6 base. Time to heat things up with the next one. Jack Hurley, base auto. Chrome, we have Dylan Questad. I think it's the first time for him. Brando Maella, Ethan O'Donnell, Enrique Bradfield, Nelson Rada, Samuel Basalo, Paul Skeens Draft Night, and refractors of Camilo Diaz and Kevin Sim. Bama by 10, says Luis. See if Luis can talk me out of my Michigan investment. Let's see, looks like a sky blue and a refractor, possibly in the auto spot. Let's see. No color in the paper. We have a Yanquiel Fernandez, Cade Morris, Kendall George, Connor O'Halloran, Kiner Delgado. We have a Roderick Arias sky blue refractor and a refractor auto of Landon Mordeaux. So very pedestrian jumbo box there from the good old LCS. 231 of 499. Wyatt Langford draft night. Jace Young and Yasser Mercedes refractors finish off that pack. Let's hope jumbo number 2 makes up for jumbo number 1. We do now have 2 color refractors autos on the board, or 2 refractor autos on the board. But the Blake Mitchell still by far the hit of the break. As Brian would say, go Hokies. Did we hit a Hokie? We have a Christian Knapzik Chrome, Colt Emerson Chrome, Levi Wells, Tanner Hall, Marcus Brown, Enrique Bradfield on the insert, another Paul Skeens refractor, and a Cole Miller refractor. So, quietly a nice night for Skeens. Justin, congrats on that. 2 refractors and a base card on the board for Paul already. I know not as big as the, was it a red glass that we pulled you? Or Brian, I should say Brian pulled you. Colt Emerson on the paper, on the chrome, and Cole Miller on the refractor. Let me shift over the paper cards from this box, and then we'll go to our final box of the break tonight. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be trying to run before the end of the year. So in the next couple days, a wrap-up 2023 break through the Facebook group. That'll be a 2023 Bowman hobby, 2023 Bowman Chrome hobby, and 2023 Topps Pro Debut Chrome. I think that's called a jumbo hobby. That's the Chrome box, the 3 Chrome auto box. So let's see. That means we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guaranteed autos, 3 Bowman, 3 Pro Debut. So keep an eye out for that one over the next day or so. Let's see. Stained glass auto was the Redskins. Let's see. Fuente was your QB. He's still the head coach. Is that you're talking about Virginia Tech there? I'm more a basketball guy. I would be more familiar with. Oh man, who's the last Virginia Tech basketball coach that was well known then? I think they transferred one of their best college basketball players to Nevada, if I remember correctly, this year, and he's playing really well. Nevada playing very well in college basketball. Got the stained glass auto in the mail today. Is that going to be a PC, or is that going to be headed over to PSA for some grading? No color in the first paper pack. Jacob Gonzalez Chrome, Ryan Clifford, Alfredo Duno, Jonah Cox, Luke Keeschel, Jason Churio, Charlie Soto Draft Night, Refractors of Chase Jaworski and Nathan Detmer. I'll do one more shift over to cards. Jack Hurley is a Hokie and a D-back. Good hitter, moved to high A last fall. That was definitely one of the things that Arm Layton was saying in the. I was listening to him on not Card Talk, Sports Cards Nonsense. That a lot of these draft picks seem to be moving through organizations a lot quicker than they did historically. So these players could start paying dividends earlier than they have in the past. Not only that, but the additional coverage that the players are getting through things like the prospect games that they're going to be playing this year in spring training definitely gives some short-term bump possibilities to a lot of these guys. On top of guys like Wyatt Langford, who seem like they have a chance that they could be on a Major League roster to break camp this year. Devin Saltabon, Jack Weniger, Jonathan Mejia, Jaden Ham, Tayshawn Walton, Hunter Holland, Cam Collier draft picks and prospects, refractor of Trey Morgan and Michael Arroyo. Nice one from Morgan. I believe somebody was saying some good things about Morgan. 88th overall pick to the Rays. I was really hoping that in their holiday grading specials, PSA was eventually going to do something for modern cards, and I've been holding out, sending in a submission in hopes that they were, and there's only one special left, and they have not done anything with any baseball cards more modern than I think the 90s yet. So fingers crossed that last one's going to be a big one. I don't know if anybody else has been paying attention to those specials they've been running. We have a Jackson Baumeister, Jace Young, Nathan Detmer, Quinn McDaniel, Chase Jaworski. We have a Sky Blue Anthony Gutierrez Chrome, Jackson Churio draft picks and prospects, refractors of Hunter Holland and Jaden Ham. Anthony Gutierrez not in the non-first prospect list. That one owned by somebody from eBay tonight. No autos pulled yet out of our final box of the night, so still 3 more autos to come. Looks like we have a Teal Wave coming up. I don't think that's in the auto. Well, it is in the auto spot, but I want to say that is just going to be a refractor. We have a Gavin Cross, Zach Levinson, Brock Bradenberg, Luis Angel Acuna, Michael Arroyo, more shortstop prospects for the Mariners. Another guy who had a good season last year. This one is a Rock Rigo. Been a little while since we hit a nice Rock Rigo. We had a few nice breaks for him. This one is 39 of 125 on the Teal Wave. Tommy Troy, draft picks and prospects. Refractors of Baumeister and Carlos Jorge. Nice Rigo. I'd say that's worth putting up in the display. See if we can fit that next to the Baumeister. Still in search of all of our autos here. We have a Zach Thornton, Jackson Merrill, Seth Keener, Maui Ahuna, Patrick Riley. The green is possibly in an auto spot, but it's just a refractor. The green is Andrew Pinckney, number 18 of 99. Felon Celestin, Transformative Talents, Brock Radenberg, and Gavin Cross refractors. So another nice hit there for a first. Andrew Pinckney, true green to 99. 102 overall there for the Nationals prospect. Let's see, Nats moved Cruz to Double-A, and he hit 208 and 72 at bats, so still going to take some time for him. Debating the what you're going to do with the Skeens card right now. Gabriel Gonzalez, Chrome, Anthony Gutierrez. Ooh, are we going to have our first black auto in a couple weeks? Hunter Haas, Cam Fisher, Cole Young, and black auto of, it's a double Homer Bush day. Big card there. Max Clark, Transformative Talent behind that. Let me get a notched sleeve for that one. And a big hit for kind of a color match there too. Even though San Diego, you would think, is more of a brown color. Looks like they have a black logo on this card, and it looks like he's wearing a black jersey on the card. So that is kind of a color matching looking card. And a beauty. That is a little bit off-centered right to left. But number 3 of 75 for the Homer Bush black auto. Another huge hit tonight. Let's see. Let's put that one up there next to the Blake Mitchell. We were certainly overdue for something nice like that tonight. It's been a while since that Blake Mitchell came out. Finally something to stand up there next to that. We'll keep the Braden Taylor up on a stand as well. Any Carson Rockeforts yet? Not that I remember in terms of big color hits. Yeah, the Max Clark Transformative Talent and refractors of Weniger and Marion Boyd. So big hitters of the night tonight. 2 autos for Homer Bush, a base and a black. A gold Blake Mitchell, gold wave refractor auto, and 2 Ty Floyd autos. So a couple people going home real happy tonight. Nazem Zanatello Chrome, Spencer Nivens, Brooks Lee, Kevin Parada, Carson Rockefort. There you go. Speaking of, they're in Chrome, Brock Roden. We have a Blake Mitchell glass, a Wyatt Langford refractor, and Cole Schoenwetter refractor. So Langford getting some color on the board finally. And a refractor. Sleeve up the Zanatello and Schoenwetter. And we still have 2 more autos to come. See if we can beat the Mitchell Bush. We'll see if we can get a clear 3rd overall best hit. William Bergola, Carlos Jorge, Teddy McGraw, Yasser Mercedes, Chase Davis. We have an Aqua Lunar Crater coming up. Let's see, the Homer Bush is Sean Braxton also. Did I say that before? Do we have multiple nice hits going to Sean? Let's see, Aqua Lunar Crater is Elijah Green, number 92 of 125. Paul Skeens, Transformative Talent, and refractors of Maui Ahuna and Jackson Merrill. Nice hit for Elijah Green. Hopefully a turnaround year for Elijah Green. The former 2nd overall pick, or 5th overall pick for the Nats. Let's see. I want to say these 2 packs were autos last time. So let me flip it and see if everything is in the same order as it was in the last box. Since these 2, well, I don't know. We don't know necessarily that they were from the same case. And it looks like we have a blue wave. Let's see if that's going to be an auto. I think blue waves usually are autos. Hero Wyatt, Philip Abner, Yoendry Vargas, Noble Meyer, Marion Boyd, and blue wave auto of first rounder Charlie Soto. Nice hit there, number 29 of 150 for the 34th overall pick. Jacob Wilson, transformative talent, Hero Wyatt, and Chris Clark. So late in this break, getting a few nice hits. I would say that Charlie Soto might be a clear number 3 hit of the night. So Mitchell Gold, Homer Bush Black, and Charlie Soto Blue Wave autos. Potentially our hits of the night. Let's see. Let's go with this pack next. Angels had Chanel in the bigs. Yeah, we'll see if he's going to be somebody who's going to be, you would assume, in 2024 Bowman draft. Which I think they already dropped the release date for before they dropped the release date for 2023 Bowman draft. 2024 Bowman. I think I might have said 2024 Bowman draft. Christian Campbell, Trey Morgan, Alex Ramirez, Chris Clark, Travis Honeyman. We have a sky blue Cam Fisher and a lunar Jason Woodward. Teddy McGraw and Philip Abner refractors as well. 2 packs left, and we have 2 autos out of this box. 1 more should be coming. Woodward and Fisher getting chrome hits there. Non-numbered on either. 2 packs left. Glad you picked up Soto, Chris. Congrats on that one. It looks... I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be our auto. Xavier Isaac, Chrome, Max Anderson, Homer Bush, Drew Gilbert, Josue DePaula. We have our final auto of the break is going to be base, and it looks like either Reds or D-backs. Reds, Ethan O'Donnell. Base auto, our final auto of the break, Jacob Wilson, draft picks and prospects, Jacob Gonzalez, and Emmanuel Bonilla, refractors. Wilson and Reds outfield prospect Ethan O'Donnell, our final auto. 1 more pack, and then we will recap the break. Our next break through eBay will be next Wednesday. If I don't see any of you guys before then, Happy New Year to everybody. We have a green Homer Bush paper. Homer Bush, definitely one of our big hitters of the night. 33 of 99 there on the green Bush paper. Cole Schoenwetter, Joe Whitman, Wyatt Langford getting another chrome, Wyatt Huddlepole, Emmanuel Bonilla, Grant Taylor, Jacob Wilson, Draft Night, refractors of Luke Keeschel and Alfredo Duno finishes the break off. Let's get these sleeved up, and we'll recap the break. Yeah, if I don't catch any of you guys in the Facebook group before then, have a happy new year. This was not a bad one to end the year. Few nice hits here, including the huge Blake Mitchell Gold. Next Wednesday's break will be the same format, two jumbos and a super. All right, recapping tonight, we're starting off with the Wyatt Langford Chrome, Ethan O'Donnell Base Auto, Jacob Gonzalez Refractor, Jason Woodward Lunar, Cam Fisher Sky Blue, Ty Floyd 2 Base Autos, Elijah Green Aqua Lunar Crater, Wyatt Langford Refractor, Andrew Pinkney Green, numbered 18 of 99, Anthony Gutierrez Sky Blue, Colt Emerson Base, Paul Skeens Refractor, Roderick Arias Sky Blue, Landon Mardeau Refractor Auto, Jack Hurley Base Auto, Hans Montero Purple, Jacob Wilson Base, Xander Muth Lunar, Alfredo Duno Sky Blue Paper, Max Clark Base, Dylan Head Refractor, Tommy Troy Base, Homer Bush Base Auto, Yoandri Vargas Teal and Fuchsia number to 199 paper, Paul Skeens Base, Christian Knapsick Base Auto, Wyatt Crowell Green Paper, Bryce Eldridge Refractor, Jonah Cox Base Auto, Gavin Cross Speckle, Landon Mardeau Speckle, Wyatt Langford Base, Saban Sabalos Lunar, Jacob Berry Aqua Fuchsia Paper, Paul Skeens Refractor, Brooks Lee Teal Wave, going across the back, Rock Rigo Teal Wave, Jackson Baumeister Green Grass number 1 of 99, Braden Taylor Speckle, Adrian Santana Fuchsia Lunar Crater number 82 of 199, and our big auto hits of the break. Ooh, actually, let me sleeve up the Homer Bush Green Paper, adding to the Homer Bush Haul of the night. All right, big three hits. Charlie Soto Blue Wave. That is auto numbered 29 of 150. Homer Bush Black Auto, number 3 of 75. And the hit of the night, Blake Mitchell Gold Wave Auto, number 33 of 50 for the 8th overall pick for KC. All right, everybody, thanks again for joining the break tonight. Ending this one right as the USC Louisville game ends. We'll hopefully catch you in the Facebook group. If not, we'll catch you guys next Wednesday for our next eBay break. Same format like I mentioned. And have a good New Year, everyone.